Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you all the cards that I picked up from my local card show, and I also did a Pokemon trading card workshop the other day at my local library where we had a trading event at the very end. I mainly held the event to show the kids how to spot fake cards. I did a raffle and giveaways, and then we did a trade event. And so I'm going to show you all what I picked up at these two events. So for this first pile, these are cards I've picked up that are holographic versions of cards I already have, mainly from the 90s, or vintage I guess you call them now. And these are ones I've been looking for a very long time. So I picked up this holographic Aerodactyl, holographic Mr. Mime, holographic Pinsir, and you can tell I left the sticker on. Now for these cards, I've already have them in my collection. I'm just looking for the holographic versions. And I was really surprised to find this Haunter. I don't think it has the error on it, but I heard about this card and I didn't even know Haunter was a holographic. And so when I spotted it at the card show, I just immediately bought it from the binder I was looking through. Because there's other people who knew about the card and were talking about it at a table we met up at one of the vendors earlier in the day. And I'm like, oh, I'm never going to find this card unless I get it from eBay. And then I just happened to find it. And we got holographic Venomoth. So if y'all have local card shows, I would go to them because I was able to find, you're able to find a lot of cards, especially vintage, that you're looking for. And in my case, I go so often that some of these people now, I actually get some discounts on what I purchase from them because I purchase from them so much. And these two cards are also ones I picked up from the card show, and these are the very, very, very last two I need to have all original 151. And they are Alakazam and Nidoqueen. And I've been collecting original cards since I was 8. I took a break. When was it? Like, well, I stopped around Gen 3, so I was like early to mid 2000s, and then I kind of picked it up again in college, but then I didn't start actively collecting again until the pandemic hit because I wanted the original ones. So now I have officially all 151 original cards. Now this pile is the cards that I picked up from the trade night with the kids. When I did the trades, I made sure it was fair. I used TCG Player and price charting to make sure it was a decent trade. And I got this holographic Moltres. Again, I already had one, but now I have the holographic version. This gold Cowrix VMAX. Alolan Ninetales GX. And this one is from the World Championships. Japanese for Alligator. Still don't have it for Alligator. I think, only now this Japanese one. So I'm looking for the original Japanese one. Original English one. Charizard VMAX. And I purposely did not buy the UPC because I knew that these cards would be floating around everywhere. So I got Charizard VMAX. Umbreon EX. Vaporeon GX. Leafeon. And Leafeon is my favorite. Evolutions, or rather it's a tie between Leafeon and Sylveon, and then Espeon is behind it. This Mewtwo GX, and a Rainbow Roxanne. Now, these last two cards in this pile right here, I never thought I would be able to go for a trade for it, because I see them at the card shows I go to, but they're pretty expensive. And I didn't have anything. I felt I didn't have anything really offered to trade. And actually, I saw one of these cards at the card show. It was cheaper, but I already spent a lot of money. And so I'm like, nope, I'm gonna just wait. And then if it happens next time I go back, it happens. But this first card that I was able to trade, and I traded fairly. Again, I made sure it was very fair. And when I trade with kids, I always do trade backs if they change their mind. But this first card I got was this Celebi. And I've always tried, I've pulled packs to try to get it, and I never found it, and I just really enjoy this art. I think after I'm done collecting all the Lugias, I might go for Celebi, or it might be Sylveon. I haven't really decided yet, because I have quite a few cards of each of them. And for a lot of my vintage holographic doubles, I was able to trade for this Lugia card. And part of the reason why I was able to do it is because the kids were asking me, like, which one's your best card? And I pulled out my Lugia binder, which I wasn't planning on doing, but I brought it just in case someone asked me what my favorite card was, just to show it. And I didn't trade anything out of that binder. Like, I'm working really hard to keep it. And all the kids were very patient because I was working with a lot of kids, trying to give them attention and trade with whoever asked. And one of the kids I was working with asked, I have a question, would you trade anything? Or there's some stuff I like in your binder, would you trade for this? And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I don't think there's any other chance I'm gonna get this card. So yes, I will trade what you asked for. Oh, I didn't answer that right then, that was more in my head. And he just asked for the doubles of the holographic vintage I had, and I had no problem trading. Now the irony of this is that now I have 2 copies of that card, because this card came in the mail because I did a Secret Santa. Well, I actually participated in 2 Secret Santas this year, one specifically for Pokemon, one in general. And I said Lugia is my favorite card, and someone gave me this for Secret Santa because I said that I love Lugia and I'm trying to collect all of them. And I mentioned how these were expensive, so it might be the last few cards I get, and they gifted me this one. So now I have 2. And I purchased this one, and I purchased it damaged. It didn't look damaged when it came in, but like I always purchase, I don't purchase any version of a Lugia card, damaged or not, depending on how damaged it is. Like if it's like super washed out, whited out from sun damage, I won't get it, but I just want the card. So I was able to purchase this for like pocket change early. So now I have both of them. And with these 2, I now only have 5 more cards left until I have all of the English Lugia cards. So, we're gonna open up 2 sleeved booster packs to try to find Lugia from Silvertempest, and the only Lugia I need left now from Silvertempest is the alt art. I'm going to do another update. I'm planning on doing an update video to show where I am. Yay! To show where I am with my collection. Like I said, I only need 5 more. And I'll probably do a video where I show you my Pokemon card collection in general. Again, I don't do the pack trick. Oh, alright. Need 1 more. Oh, nice, another Lugia. Oops, did I miss it? Oh, I missed it. It was the Dragon Pole. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted because my battery in my phone is dying. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.